Well, I hope everybody has a wonderful spring break, but we're not there yet. Because remember, the test is tomorrow.
Man, this test is worth a lot of points. I need to study. I'm gonna observe, absorb, and digest my materials. Then I'll sleep on it. Mr. Regan says the test is hard to swallow. I'll show that bear-loving, sweater vest, UCS.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman,
Scenes class is so easy.
nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam.
Hello, Mr. Sandman, where are you? I need your help to study for the Regan test. It's supposed to be really hard.
Julian, I just got out of the shower. You can't expect me to just always be there for you, okay?
Jeez, why do you have to be so mean? Can't you be nice for once? At least I try to
I
study.
am sick and tired of you calling on me every day to just do your homework for you. Just because I'm the Sandman, it doesn't mean
It's not my fault Mr. Regan's really boring and hard. Scene has to change his curriculum.
You dummy. Okay, I'll help you this one last time. Follow me.
Hey Simon, what's this big deal with all these nuclear missiles? It's not a big idea.
You know, that's a good question, Julian. Wait, first, I'm just gonna take this off. That's a really good question. So, I'll actually show you why it's such a big deal. Follow me into this classroom.
Where am I? Never been here before.
I think it's a bomb. I think we're under attack. It's the Russians.
Those fools. It's not the Russians, it's just another drill. They're crazy. Just crazy. Dang. Actual numbers are hard to find, but it's estimated 5 million died in the Cold War. Hesitant to send nuclear missiles at each other for fear of nuclear holocaust, the US and Soviets engaged in proxy wars in other countries, most notably Vietnam and Korea. Nevertheless, fear of nuclear war grew as both sides kept increasing their weapons
No
production.
two countries should have this much power. It's irrational.
Excellent point, Julian. Well, follow me and I'll show you how they do.
Where is everybody?
Don't worry, they'll come, but they can't see you.
Hello, Mr. Brashnev.
You bet.
The Cuban Missile Crisis was Khrushchev, but I'm Brezhnev, and he was an idiot.
Mr. Nixon, thank you for joining me. This has gone way too out of
I
hand.
accept your apology, Mr. Brezhnev. I think we can both agree that we want to avoid a nuclear holocaust. We need to limit our missiles.
Da, the USSR agrees.
Man, with this strategic arms limitation treaty, I don't think they're gonna need anything like this again.
That's where you're wrong, Julian. This is 1972, but in 79, they had to do it again. Just watch.
SALT 1 is now useless, but now we need a new treaty. But what should it be called? SALT 1 failed because it only banned existing missile projects. Both me and you just designed new projects. With SALT 2, let's ban the creation of new missile projects.
Wow, real presidents. Man, I really like these treaties.
Do you want to see another one?
Yeah, sure.
Then follow me, and we'll see the
Helsinki.
Treaty.
The Helsinki Accords took place during July and August 1st, 1975. 35 states signed the declaration to improve relationships between the Communist bloc and the West. However, it was not binding as it did not have treaty status.
Whoa, what's all this?
This is the Vietnam War.
Man, they gotta stop fighting. It's not right.
Yeah, millions of protesters agree with you.
Alright, man. Right on.
Then, after 7 years of fighting, the US withdrew from Vietnam. In reality, it's because they were losing. In 1973, both sides met for the Paris Peace Accord. This person represents the United States. This person represents North Vietnam. And this person represents South Vietnam.
Listen up, commie.
The US has declared its withdrawal from Vietnam.
So this means like a ceasefire, right?
Agreed.
Okay.
And so the US dropped out. Needless to say, the ceasefire between North and South Vietnam did not last long.
Viet Cong!
You're going down.
Without help from the US, South Vietnam crumbled easily to the might of North Vietnam and its Viet Cong.
Hey Sam, man, I'm bored.
You want to go to outer space?
Yeah!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Okay.
Whoa! The zero gravity, I'm not used to this. Whoa!
Calm down, Julian, calm down.
Okay.
Oh hey, the
Hi,
Sandman.
Sandman. I'm an American astronaut.
I am a Russian astronaut.
Man, isn't it nice seeing Russian and Americans working together? I'm so glad the space race just ended. What spaceship are we in?
It's called the Apollo-Soyuz.
Why is this thing important?
The Apollo-Soyuz is the first international human spaceflight.
What the heck are you guys doing up here?
It is designed to test the compatibility of rendezvous and docking systems and the possibility of an international space rescue.
So this is kind of like the ISS, right?
What is the ISS?
Oh, never mind. This is something from the future.
Interesting you would ask that, Julian, because they are similar. The Apollo-Soyuz paved the way for the International Space Station, or ISS, and projects similar to that.
We're inside the Apollo-Soyuz.
Yeah, we get that, Alex.
The day is July 15, 1975.
Okay. Bye, astronauts.
Okay, now what I'm about to show you is too dangerous for you to actually go there, even if we are in a dream. See that man? He's a communist rebel in Afghanistan in 1978, and he is deadly. Here's who he's trying to kill. President Sardar Mohammed Dao.
PDPA, do I command?
Affirmative.
Alright.
Less than 2 years later, Soviet troops arrived and intervened, but we'll get to that later.
Breaking news. Good morning, America. We are sorry to interrupt this program to announce that on this date, January 7th, 1979, Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge have been overthrown by Vietnamese forces. Here's Alex in Cambodia. How's it going over there?
Well, Derek, everyone here is very cheerful for the overthrow of Pol Pot.
So Alex, there has been much talk about the Khmer Rouge and the communist filth. But tell America, Alex, who is Pol Pot?
Well, Derek, Pol Pot is the leader of Khmer Rouge, who are the followers of the Communist Party of Kampuchea, located near Cambodia. The Khmer Rouge was set up deep within the Cambodia jungle near the 1960s.
Okay, Alex, so tell America about the Cambodian genocide.
Well, first, Derek, you have to understand the ideology of Khmer Rouge. They hate America, Derek, and they hate all Western influences. They tried to cleanse Cambodia of this influence by reverting back to a simple agrarian lifestyle. Pol Pot murdered nearly 1.7 million in a genocide while trying to achieve this.
He's a monster.
Even worse, he is a communist. He even killed people on his own side if he suspected them of disloyalty.
That's good to hear, Alex. Cambodia rejoices, America rejoices. Thank you.
Well, goodbye.
And Julian, there's one thing you should definitely know.
What? That's it? Just a piece of paper? No vision, no nothing?
Do you not remember this from 2 seconds ago?
Did Mr. Regan's PowerPoint seminar teach you nothing? You have to have things that are plain, simple.
So, in your discussions of the nuclear freeze proposal, I urge you to beware the temptations of pride, the temptations of blithely declaring yourselves above it all, and label both sides equally at fault, to ignore the facts of history and the aggressive impulse of an evil empire, to simply call the arms race a giant misunderstanding, and thereby remove yourself from the struggle between rights and wrong and good and evil.
I am Soviet General Secretary Yuri Andropov. Mr. President, you are insane and you are a liar.
As I said before, getting rid of all nuclear missiles is a silly idea, because those Russians would keep their missiles secretly. Instead, I plan to develop an anti-nuclear missiles project called SDI, or the Strategic Defense Initiative.
You mean Star Wars?
Real smart.
Las puertas se cerraban, tú tenías que estar en tu casa, porque el ejército tenía que cuidar en la ciudad. Si tú salías afuera, el ejército te disparaba. La única manera en que podías salir era con un pañuelo blanco grande para que te vieran, o una sábana que te envolvías tú, para que de ellos, de donde estuvieran, te podían ver la tela blanca. Y eso significaba que por alguna emergencia tú habías salido de tu casa. Porque si tú no llevabas nada blanco sobre ti, ellos te iban a disparar. Que estaba fuera de tus manos, de que tú no podías hacer nada. ¿Sí me entiendes? Tenías que salir huyendo. En mi familia, uno de mis primos, él estaba en el campo de fútbol, ¿verdad? Donde se juega pelota, y de ahí se lo llevaron. Y hasta el día de hoy no sabemos qué le pasó, ni a dónde está, ni si murió o no murió. No sabemos, simplemente lo agarraron y se lo llevaron. Mi papá, en ese tiempo mi papá tenía tierras que sembraba hortalizas, y un día él estaba ahí en las tierras, y llegaron estas personas y lo amarraron a mi papá, y con los otros señores que él cultivaba la tierra, los amarraron de pies a cabeza, y los golpearon todos con las escopetas, con la parte de abajo, les pegaron en la cabeza a mi papá. Mi papá quizás pasó unas 2 semanas, no te miento, unas 2 semanas con miedo, mi papá. Mi papá se ponía en la esquina de la casa a llorar, agachado. En mi barrio, un día amanecieron 15 muchachos jóvenes de mi barrio, con los que crecimos desde niños. Amanecieron muertos, torturados, no tenían ojos, no tenían dientes, no tenían uñas, les habían cortado las orejas, algo espantoso. Muchachos que al recordarlo me llena de una tristeza inmensa, porque eran muchachos que todos conocíamos, ¿me entiendes? Eran muchachos muy sanos, y un día ellos estaban en un lugar donde se vendían panes rellenos, y estaban los muchachos del barrio ahí comiendo, y se los llevaron y sin ninguna razón, no sabemos quién fue. se los llevaron, pero al día siguiente amanecieron muertos, todos. Fue algo espantosísimo.
So you see, Julian, the Cold War. Wait a minute. What's that?
Do you hear that?
Sounds like crying.
Whoa! Wow! There's a person in here.
Hey, man, why are you crying?
Haven't you heard?
Well, haven't you heard? The Korean airline 007. It was shot down by communists.
Whoa, are you just gonna lock me in here?
Yeah. So the Korean airline 007 was shot down flying through Russian airspace. 269 people died, including U.S. Congressman Lawrence. Hey. On September 1st, 1983, the U.S. has lost a congressman. The plane was going from New York to Seoul, but it veered off and it flew directly into a Soviet military location.
Hey, where did the plane land?
It landed in the Sea of Japan, where, to this day, no wreckage has been recovered. Mr. Reagan, let's talk about peace.
Yeah, let's talk about peace.
I propose to get rid of half of all strategic arms, not including the British or French weapons, in exchange for the U.S. to promise not to use strategic defense initiative for the next 10 years. I believe your SDI is in direct violation of the SALT programs we have worked hard to achieve. Don't worry, Mr. Reagan. I've learned from Cuba. I won't blink.
That's all fine and dandy, Mr. Gorbachev. But first, let's talk about human rights.
No. We're talking about nukes.
Fine, we won't compromise.
Fine then.
I am Gorbachev. I have enacted Glasnost and Perestroika. Glasnost will give freedom to my people, while Perestroika will restructure the political and economic system of Russia.
Oh man, calm down. Challenging China's political leadership is cool and all, but you gotta get out of the way. We're in Beijing, this nation's capital. Dude, do you know you're putting your life at risk? I know you're angry because the Chinese troops shot at civilians on June 4th, 1989, but 10,000 people are gonna be arrested because of this protest. Dude, people are even gonna be executed because of this. I know this because I studied for this test. Hey, by the way, what's your name? No one knows what it is. What? Not talking? Okay, whatever. Just be a worm. Hey, what are you doing?
This is the Berlin Wall. We're taking it down. You're joining me?
Oh, sure, yeah. I'm Julian Lopez, your Commissioner General, and I approve this message. Wow, so that's it?
Yeah.
That's the end of the Cold War?
Yep.
Well, this guy you're dancing with, Boris Yeltsin, he was elected as the president of Russia, and that is the end of the Cold War.
Boris, oh man, was a good dancer. Man, that was some good studying. Thank you, Sandman. I'm ready for this test, yeah. Woo! Gotta get this mess out of the way first.
You know what? I can't believe this. Everyone failed except for Julian Lopez, who got an A. He never gets an A.
You call her honey? Yeah.
He's creepy! Stop laughing.
It's funny.
No, stop! Get away from me! You're annoying me!
And then Mrs. Laren said, do the quebradita. We're like here, and then like...
And like that.
You get on